Welcome back to the Den, guys. It's been a while since I last posted, so I decided to just come on and give you guys a little update on how I've been, what I've been doing, just some general catching up I need to do to let you guys know that I'm still in the land of the living. Well, you remember a few videos ago when I told you guys I was on my real estate journey and I was practicing for my real estate exam? Well, guys, I passed. It was not an easy journey, not at all, especially being out of high school and out of college as long as I've been. So it took a little while for me to get used to actually studying in order to get ready for my actual exam. If you can remember when we talked last, I mentioned a couple things you needed to do before you take the actual, one of which was taking a 48-hour real estate course, and the next was a 24-hour practice course where you have to take your exam within 6 months of you passing that test. So it was coming down to the wire. The actual completion date of those courses was June 10th. So that means I had all the way till December 10th to actually pass those exams and get registered under a broker before I had to take the whole 48-hour exam and 24-hour practice test again. And I didn't want that, and you don't want that either. And if any of you out there are watching this video, more than likely you're watching it because you're interested in real estate and you're interested in getting into the field, either by a hobby or actually wanting a new career. And on this journey, no matter where I went to find information or who I talked to or what videos I actually watched on YouTube, the first thing that everyone said is the exam was, it just depends on what kind of person you are. If you're a great test taker, you're going to do good at the exam. If you're a not so good test taker, it's going to be a little difficult for you. Me, I'm a regular guy. It was not so easy for me. But when you are studying or doing any of your preparation for the exam, I want you to know, just stick in there, keep going, don't give up. And it gets extremely difficult if you do not pass for the first time. Missouri is one of those states where it's a 50-50 chance that you pass on the first try. It took me a total of 4 times to take that exam before I passed the actual test. It's really difficult to continue to take those blows on not passing. And every time you do not pass, a little part of you wants to tell you just to give up. This is not for you. But I want you all to remember, nothing in life that is worth having is easy. You're going to have tough times everywhere. And these tests is no exception. You might not get it on the first time. You might not get it on the second time. And who knows, the third time might be the charm, or like me, the 4th time's the charm. You just got to continue to push. The silver lining of all of this in this testing portion of your journey or in your real estate career is that every time you do not pass, they give you a readout of all the sections that you tested over and how good you did. Now, this is a blessing in disguise, because you can actually go through and see where your weak parts are, your weak sections are, study harder on those sections while learning and continue to learn on those other sections and get a broader understanding. That way, by the time you come back, you'll be more prepared to pass that test. By the time I tested on the 4th go around, I had all of my formulas down pat, titles versus deeds. I had all the valuation processes down by the time that I finished. And it was all because I had tenacity and I had fortitude not to give up. And I don't want you guys to give up. If this is a career for you, if you love seeing people get new homes, if you have a calling or interest in wanting to get into land ownership, real estate, knowing the ins and outs, wanting it to be something that you can use or a tool that you can use to understand the game and the ins and outs, real estate is for you. You'll never know what can happen if you continue to push forward. And I want you guys to do the same. You don't fail unless you just decide not to go any further and you throw in the towel. It's not failing if you continue to get back up and keep fighting. I'm finally done with this portion of it. I can relax, start making some more videos again, and continue to bring you some of this content that you know you've been missing. So let me know if you guys are deciding to do real estate, if you're just happy for someone to be back that is realistic and down to earth. And I miss you guys, and let me know how you've been doing. Until next time, everybody, peace.